Three. All right, we are back, friends.
We are back.
Or are we?
You never know.
Yeah. It could be some sort of device in Area 51. We're all in some sort of new dimension and time and universe. But anyway, I'm a walrus.
He is a walrus, and I'm a fairy.
Yes. And some trolls want to storm Area 51.
Damn trolls.
Don't do it.
Don't. Okay, so I actually did some research on this.
Okay.
And this is absolutely fantastically funny.
Yeah, it is.
So I looked at it. Started as an event on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And by Friday, they had 500,000 people signed up. I checked it this morning. There is 1.9 million either going or interested in the event.
Continue.
Don't let your head explode, Tony. I also, this morning, found several YouTube videos detailing the attack plans. So, not only have they said what they're going to do, they have said when they're going to do it with a date. They actually set the date and broadcast that out on Facebook. These people have signed up and said they're going to be there through a Facebook event, so the government knows who's coming and when. The attack plans have been released on YouTube, as well as the meeting place, where these 1.9 million people are going to, the 1 million that are confirmed to go, are going to meet before raiding the base. And they think this is going to be successful.
Well, if 1 million people do show up, there's no way the base can stop them.
You would be surprised.
But 1 million people is a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. But whether it's aliens or not, that is a top secret facility. And the guards there will not hesitate to use lethal force.
Yeah, well, I got a couple. For one thing, there's one guard there who's like assigned to one of the abandoned warehouses, or because a lot of it's abandoned now.
Right.
There's like one guard there that has to patrol this huge area that's abandoned. He's just sitting there with his M16, just rocking back and forth. Finally, yes.
Right.
Something to do. There's one guy.
Right. Well, I mean, and even if it wasn't abandoned before,
yeah,
you've given them enough notice that they're gonna move all of the top secret stuff anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But there is a couple serious points to make here. I haven't watched these videos with these attack plans and all this stuff, and it's kind of an open secret. A lot of classified stuff. And I know this because I have.
You have clearance.
I had a clearance. A lot of classified stuff's on the internet anyway.
Right.
But that said, don't make a video detailing the defenses of a U.S. military installation and how you're going to attack it. That is a federal offense.
Okay, when they didn't detail the defenses.
Okay.
They had an overview.
That's still not. Yeah,
okay, they had like a drawn layout of which everybody can see if you go to Google Earth, the top view of the buildings, but it was like a drawn old type top down where the maps are, where the buildings and stuff are. Nothing was labeled, and then they had things like this group is going to go here and we're going to separate them, and one of the major points to their plan is Naruto running.
Yeah,
which I have no idea what this is, and I probably should, but I don't. But they said if you Naruto run, you can run faster than the bullet and it won't hit you. People do not run faster than bullets. I don't care who you are.
They run like this. I'm not sure if they can see that.
I don't think so.
But anyway, you lean back and put your arms...
Something about along a 90-degree angle.
It's an anime run. It's an obvious troll. It's a joke. That is one thing that I have heard, that a lot of people, the people who started it, said that they're not really going to storm it. It's more like they were going to do a party out front.
Right.
And then it just kind of grew.
Okay, so hold on. I will look this up because this is hilarious. I want to go to Area 51 event.
But yeah.
So when I pull up the event, it's organized by. I'm reading this right off the Facebook thing, so please don't get me for swearing. Shitposting cause I'm in shambles and two others are the organizers of this.
Hosted by shitposting cause I'm in shambles and two others.
This should tell you something.
Like I said, it's a troll.
I would not recommend going. I would not recommend being anywhere near that base.
Yeah, especially on September 20th.
Yeah, that's the day that this event is set for, September 20th.
Because I can guarantee you too many people aren't going to show up. But even if a couple hundred show up, they're probably going to take it very seriously. They're probably going to deploy a lot of military police, probably local police. And you better hope you're dealing with local police.
And not the military police, because they take...
Reasons.
Right. They take the defense of classified materials very, very seriously. Yeah. So even if this is just a joke and you're trying to go out there and have a party, they're not playing games.
Yeah.
They will more than likely use lethal force, and even if they are using non-lethal force, like...
Well, I highly doubt that. Unless you actually try to storm the base, they won't use lethal force, as long as you stay outside.
If you stay outside. But even if they use the non-lethal force, like tear gas and gas grenades and that sort of thing, there is... this area is very... Like, the town outside in Roswell is very, very small.
Yeah.
They don't have the medical capabilities to deal with that many people, and the kind of injuries and damage that would be caused to the human body by even just gas grenades or tear gas or mustard gas. And non-lethal means of defense could become lethal just because they don't have the way to deal with it. Not to mention, this is in the middle of the Nevada desert, so how many people are going to be out there, even if it is just a party, dehydrated because people don't drink enough water?
That's a good point. If you are going to come, bring supplies. At least do that.
Right, bring your own supplies. Be ready to fix your own hurts. Have plenty of water on hand. But we don't recommend. We're not recommending going. Don't go.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
As big as the story as it is, probably a couple hundred people are going to show up.
Right.
I mean, it's too big now. But if you are going to do that and you are going to party, because as long as you stay outside the base, you don't try to storm the base.
Stay inside city limits.
Yeah. Because if you're on public ground, they can't do anything to you. Don't do anything stupid. At least don't do anything too stupid. I mean, it kind of goes to, because I've worked on bases before, and every once in a while we had protesters outside who thought we were hiding aliens. We weren't.
I grew up just outside a Coast Guard training center.
Okay.
So,
but as long as you're outside the base and you're doing it peacefully and you don't try to storm the facility. But I mean, most we ever had was like 20, 30 people outside the base I was at, and every single time they would put us on, hey, this is going on. They wouldn't increase the guards because it was normal, but I guarantee you if 200-300 people showed up outside the base, that base would have been put on high alert. There would have been precautions taken.
Yeah. Right, and the fact that they've already said what day they're going,
yeah,
when they're going to be there, where they're going to be meeting up, that there are attack plans out there. Because, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's not a bright move, people.
You can't outrun a bullet. And tear gas in that situation is going to be just as lethal.
Well.
Once you add in the dehydration and people not eating enough because they're not thinking, and party festival atmosphere where, you know, people are drinking and getting drunk and getting stupid, it's not going to end well.
Yeah. Probably not. And I'm just going to say it. There aren't any aliens in Area 51.
If there are aliens, if the government does have aliens, they're not at Area 51, they're somewhere else.
Yeah. Because it's too famous of a base now. And I mean, like I've said, most of that facility has been abandoned because it's been so famous, and it's been open secret. It's probably, I honestly don't know, and it's probably experimental aircraft.
Right, and that's really what the conjecture is. That they have admitted in some areas that they do test experimental aircraft out there. That's where the...
but most of that shit's been moved from that facility because it's so famous.
Right. I mean, they admitted to testing the stealth bomber out there in the 80s and early 90s before it was unveiled. So even if there is nothing out there, there are leftovers.
Yeah.
And they would, because it is an open secret that it's a top secret base, they will not hesitate. They are not playing games. They will not play games.
No.
And they will defend that base.
Because well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but the one thing that people, I won't say anything. Anyways.
The one thing people...
Yeah, no, I really shouldn't say.
Okay.
Talk about it. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
That's pretty much all I have to say, because I heard about this when a friend of mine, a former Air Force friend of mine, posted on his Facebook, and I was reading his post, and I just kind of shook my head. And his suggestion was, don't go.
Yeah. I'm not even sure the Air Force really... I mean, as far as security, I'm not even sure the Air Force is the one who guards it anymore. It might be private security.
I don't know who handles security out there, but they will take security of that base very, very seriously. Especially
if they know the people are coming. They'll either remove everything and just because they won't care, or they'll put a couple hundred guards at the base.
Or do both.
Yeah.
Because...
they might do it for pride at that point.
Because... Let's be honest. Y'all told them when you're coming. Y'all gave the date out there. Like, it's out there. And the government knows when you're planning on being there. And y'all click the yes, I'm going on Facebook. So guess what? The government can see that you clicked that yes, you're going.
Yeah.
As much as I hate to say that, the government can get this information.
Yeah.
It's an open secret that They spy on our Facebook accounts.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb. Don't go. Don't get yourself hurt. Don't even go for fun over that weekend. There's going to be just... No, and I really hope that this fizzles out and people kind of come to their senses.
Hopefully. It's a lot of dumb people. But yeah, like I said, that's all I got to say.
That's pretty much all I have to say.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. We're still tiny. Please help us out.
Yes, hit the notification button so you know when new videos go up. We are still, as of this morning, at 7 subscribers. Our goal is 10.
10.
10.
I'm going to work a lot harder on this week promoting it.
We get to 10 subscribers on YouTube, and I will work a surprise for you guys.
A surprise?
Yes.
Now I want 10 subscribers. Because I don't know what the surprise is.
No, he doesn't.
I was just going to get a cupcake.
He'll light a cupcake and we're going to do a yay. But I'll have a surprise for you guys if we get to 10 subscribers by next week. By next Monday when we do our videos for next week.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you all later, friends.
See you later. Have a good afternoon.